Good morning, world. I was speaking to a friend last night over the phone, and I know all of you don't know my situation, so let me just tell you my situation. I'm Syren Franco, and I'm in a couple of projects, music projects. I'm in a band, Blackwater Prophecy, which is a band that I've been in since 2004, and we've been on hiatus a couple times, and we just started up again. I'm also in another band called Citizens in Peril, and very promising music. I'm excited about sharing that pretty soon, as soon as we're ready to post our songs out for everybody to hear. And I also write stuff as a solo project. I am a photographer. I take mostly portrait pictures, and I do some weddings, so that helps me support myself. But until recently, I was working in the corporate world, just like many people actually, since I moved to North Hollywood for Blackwater Prophecy back in 2005. I worked as a security guard at Universal Studios, and then I think a couple years after that, I joined MySpace when MySpace was big and worked with them for a few years. Moved to Orange County and got a job at an insurance firm. So I'm actually licensed to sell life insurance, and then I left that job to work at a design and fabrication firm. I'm lucky because it's a family business, and I was able to leave that. I was able to quit my job basically to pursue my passions. And of course, family was very scared. My friends were very scared. How will you pay the rent? How will you take care of yourself? Like, it's just crazy. And it has been a struggle, I'm not gonna lie. It's not easy, but I'm happy. I haven't been happier ever, I think. And the reason that I'm happy is that I'm able to pursue what I want. And like I said, it's a struggle, but it's totally worth it. I mean, nothing easy is ever worth doing, or nothing ever worth doing is easy, is what I should say. So I was talking to my friend yesterday, and he was saying how he respected that I did that I took this leap to pursue what I want to, and I'm able to focus on writing more music and practicing and perfecting my art and promoting it and focusing on photography and all that stuff. And he told me a story, and I thought that was very interesting, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I'm sorry about the long intro, just to get to the story. So the story goes, and I'm going to adapt it a little bit. So there's a fisherman, and every day he would go out and he'd fish, and he'd catch quite a few fish, and he had a ruler with him. And any fish that was bigger than the ruler, he would just throw back into the water. And he did this for a long time, and the townsfolk started noticing. So one day his friend goes, "Hey, how come you throw back the bigger fish? I mean, that's a good catch. Why would you throw it back?" And the fisherman says, "Oh, well, my frying pan is only as big as this ruler in diameter, so I don't want to get a bigger fish because I really can't cook it properly." And that's a metaphor for our lives, which is, I mean, I really love this story. I mean, it is a metaphor for our lives. How big is your frying pan? We're too busy. We have too many bills too many obligations that we're too scared of not being able to fulfill. And so sometimes we catch a big fish that just doesn't fit in our frying pan, and we just toss it back because we believe we can't handle it. But the truth is, you can always get a bigger frying pan. In fact, I told my friend, I said, "Well, you can use my frying pan because my frying pan is huge. Everything fits on it because I'm just open to opportunities all the time." So I just wanted to share that story with you. I guess I should add one more story just to make this video longer. This one I learned, I've also been involved with Jafra Cosmetics, and that's network marketing, and I really love the makeup, and I think I'm going to get back into it soon. But I heard a story there, and it's a mother and a daughter, and the daughter comes to her mom, and she's really upset. She just has so many obstacles and hardships in her life. And her mother goes, "Well, can you get me some carrots, get me an egg, and get me some coffee beans?" So the daughter's like, "What for?" And the mom says, "Well, I want to show you something." So the daughter gets the three items: the carrots, the egg, and the coffee beans. And so the mother boils 3 pots. of water, and she puts in each pot, she puts carrots in one, the egg in the other one, and the coffee beans in the third pot. And so they boil, and she takes them all out, and she says, what happened to the carrots now that you boiled them? And so the daughter goes, well, now they're soft and squishy. And the mom goes, yeah, so when the carrots faced adverse conditions, they got really soft. And what happened to the egg? And so the daughter says, well, now it's a hard-boiled egg. And so the mother goes, yeah, notice, the egg, unlike the carrots that were hard and rugged, now they're soft and squishy. The egg was soft and mushy on the inside, and now it's completely hard to the core. But what happened to the coffee? And so the daughter looks at the coffee, and she goes, well, the coffee beans are exactly the same, but the water is different. And the mother goes, yes, while the carrots became soft and the egg became hard, the coffee bean, instead of changing itself, changed the environment it was in. And I love that story because that's what we have to be. We have to be a coffee bean. We have to change our environment. So that's all I wanted to share. I wanted to share a little bit of wisdom I've picked up. I mean, I don't have that much. I'm only 30, but I have a few motivational stories, I guess, and I have a few of my own, but I wanted to share those specific ones. And I hope that you take that with you and just be awesome. Just go out there and be awesome. Be your best. Be anything you want to be, but just be it. Just be it and do it 150%. Do it 300%. Do it all the way. And that's it. Many blessings to all.